Most people think they fail at fitness because they lack discipline. But after coaching clients for a while, I realized something interesting. Discipline is rarely the real problem. The real problem is perfection. People think they need perfect workouts, perfect diets, and perfect weeks. And the moment life just gets busy, like everything falls apart. So in this video, I'm going to explain how I coach my clients to focus on consistency instead of perfection and why this completely changes their results. Most people approach fitness with an all or nothing mindset. They think they need a perfect diet, perfect workouts, perfect routines, and perfect weeks. But real life doesn't work that way, especially for busy professionals who have demanding schedules. Meetings, deadlines, travel, long work days. So when the plan requires perfection, it eventually ends up breaking down. A big reason this happens is because most fitness advice online pushes extremes. You see things like you have to train 6 days a week, you have to never miss a workout, you have to always follow a strict meal plan, and most importantly, you have to be locked in 24/7. That might sound motivating at first and something good to chase, but for someone balancing a full-time career and responsibilities back at home, that system becomes impossible to sustain. This creates what I call the restart cycle. Week one, someone is extremely motivated. Week two, they're still doing well. Then week three happens. Work suddenly gets more busier. They miss a workout. They eat something unplanned. And suddenly the thought becomes, well, I messed up this week. I'll just restart on Monday. And then the cycle just ends up repeating over and over and over again. Not because they lack discipline, but because they were chasing perfection. When someone joins my coaching, one of the first things we talk about is this big idea that perfection is not the goal, but consistency is. Because perfection is fragile. One mistake and the entire system just collapses. But consistency is resilient. Consistency survives mistakes, it survives busy weeks, and it survives real life. Another important concept I teach my clients is this, that motivation is temporary. Everyone feels motivated in the beginning, but motivation always ends up fading away. The people who actually transform their bodies don't rely on motivation, they rely on systems, a structure that works even on the days when motivation is low. A lot of people misunderstand what consistency actually means. Consistency does not mean perfect weeks. Consistency means returning quickly. For example, if you miss a workout, you just train tomorrow instead of restarting the next week. If you end up having a restaurant meal with your family, friends, or loved ones, you just return to the structure at the next meal. And if you have a busy week, you scale the plan instead of quitting the plan altogether. That mindset shift and action plan alone changes everything for you. When I build programs for my clients, flexibility is always built into the system. Because if a plan only works when life is calm, it's not a good plan. A good system survives chaos. That means building training programs that fit into their busy schedules, nutrition frameworks instead of strict diets, and obviously adjustments for travel or busy weeks. One of the best things about this approach is what it does to someone's confidence. When someone stops restarting every Monday, they start trusting themselves again. They realize something powerful. They realize they can stay consistent even when life gets busy. And once that belief is built, everything changes. Now, why this works for busy professionals? Busy professionals don't have unlimited time. They have demanding careers, they have responsibilities, families to take care of, they have stress. So if their fitness system depends on perfection, it will collapse. But when the system is built around consistency, it becomes sustainable. And sustainability is what actually leads to real transformation. One thing I've noticed coaching clients is this: the people who get the best results are not the one chasing perfect weeks. They're the ones who stay consistent over months. They understand that missing one workout doesn't mean it's just complete failure. One meal doesn't ruin progress. The key is continuing the process. So if there's one shift I want you to make after watching this video, it's this. Stop chasing perfect weeks, start building consistent months. Because fitness isn't about short bursts of motivation. It's about long periods of consistency and keeping your head down, keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that is what actually produces results. If you're a busy professional who feels stuck in that start over cycle and you want a fitness system built around consistency instead of extremes, DM me the word fit on my Instagram and I'll personally reach out to you and see if I can help you out. Everything I build for clients is designed to fit into real life. No perfection required, the structure that actually works. Thank you.